The Western Cape Baptist Network, formerly known as the WPBA, has an interesting mechanism by which it reaches its constituency. The current organizational structure, in essence, is made of subgroups called TIMs, which stands for Together in Ministry, through which pastors and churches connect through their geographical proximity for the purpose of pastoral care, church health, and missions. These TIM groups meet at their own discretion and have the freedom to develop particular responses to their group of pastors and churches in relation to pastoral care, church health, and missional endeavors. Normally, these three areas are championed by three ministry facilitators, but these three positions are vacant at the moment. The strength of the model is showcased in this presentation as it relates to the Baptist witness throughout the constituency. Firstly, the fellowship of the pastors through their connection in the TIM groups are demonstrated. They spend time together in prayer, in edification, and in simple fellowship. This activity has been a great source of encouragement to pastors, especially in the knowledge that many of them share a common experience in the challenges facing the ministry post the COVID pandemic. The fellowship has also allowed for pastors to share innovative ideas of strategic responses to their changed ministry environments. A further development has been the ability to meet the needs of individual pastors who have struggled with income in their churches and as a result of the subsequent fallout on their personal financial circumstances. Secondly, the ministry output of churches, whether individually or collectively, expresses their missional focus. The pandemic, by its very nature, created many socio-economic and spiritual crises. They ranged from job losses to food security dynamics, from mental and emotional stress to family relationship tensions. Many people were seeking consolation from the community of faith. The Baptist witness was strengthened through its response to this crisis. Thirdly, the area of church health has been a bit more challenging to roll out as a result of the very particular circumstances of each particular church as they deal with rebuilding post the COVID pandemic, and also how churches respond and deal with church conflict. While the TIM groups exist to also support this area of our focused attention, the access point into the churches are not that readily available to ministry facilitators as a result of the autonomy culture within our churches. Nevertheless, it is exciting to see how pastors have led their congregations through a process of establishing critical responses to their unique challenges. The Western Cape Baptist Network also has the blessing of the strong historical presence of the ministry by, for, and through women. Many churches benefited from the moving, compassionate responses of churches led by the women in their communities. The combination of care, outreach, and fellowship is perhaps most potently visible through the collective efforts of the ministry of women in the region. An area of grave concern to us is that of ministry to children, youth, and young adults. While many churches have been able to restart such ministry projects, it is in no way near the scale of pre-pandemic levels. This sector of society demands serious attention, not only locally but nationally, if we are going to hand down the faith to the next generations. We are embarking on a series of prayer concerts as we seek God's guidance in developing an effective response in relation to this challenge. We are excited here in the Western Cape Baptist Network about the strengthening of our effectiveness of our ministry to our constituency. We are embarking on a series of conversations through prayer, through fellowship, and through workshops to further strengthen our impact in this region. We are confident that our Baptist witness will bear much fruit as we see our churches grow in ministry and in compassion.